If you woke up and you saw a charge to your account for a negative $7,000, what would go through your head? How would you feel if your account was $7,000 the wrong way? This is a scenario I walked into as a business performance advisor from a very successful client. And she told me, she said, Bruce, I can't keep doing this. One chargeback is shutting down my business. Why? What do I do? She's like, do I keep going? I love that question. Or do I quit? Do I pivot or do I persevere? And that's a great question. I believe everyone should spend a little time every quarter thinking about what would happen if I quit. And then don't quit. Keep going. So I started looking at her process. I started looking at her business. I started looking at her sales process specifically. And what I found was she wasn't asking the right questions. I found that she has such a big heart that she would want to add value, and people were leaving with half of the instructions. And they thought they had the full picture. So because they only had half of the instructions, they were getting none of the results. And what happens? If someone's not getting results, they're going to dispute the charge. They're going to ask for a refund. The solution I have for her business was so simple, but it was the biggest return on investment. I taught her to ask better questions. And we taught her to be clear on the problem she solved. We taught her to be clear on that commitment from the client that this isn't magic. They've got to participate in their own success. And we taught her a simple framework of questions to ask so that she only signed contracts with the best fit clients. Clients that could pay her, that are happy to pay her, that wanted to pay her again and come back, and were telling friends, right? Does everybody want some of those clients, some of those dream clients? It transformed her business. In the last quarter of the year, she did more than she did in the first 3 quarters of the year. She had her first 5-figure week and then her first 5-figure day. She didn't buy any new software. She didn't work any more hours. She actually worked less hours because she wasn't wasting time with those knucklehead clients. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. All because she learned to ask better questions. That's the power of asking better questions in your business and asking the right questions. So the transformation was spending more time with the right clients, less time with the headache clients, less time in her business, and making more money. One of my favorite success stories. One of my favorite questions before I talk to any client: what do you hope to achieve by working with us? Write that one down. What do you hope to achieve by working with us? And this question, man, I can't even break down two things. There's a whole section on this in the book. One, it assumes they've already decided to work with you. 2, it sets the expectation early. Now that's important because if you work with me and you say, hey, Bruce, I heard one new skill will change your life. If I work with you, will I be able to win the Mr. Olympia weightlifting competition? Absolutely not. You'll grow your business, but you're not going to win any competitions, bodybuilding competitions. And that seems silly, but I've had people call me and they say, hey, Bruce, can you help me with my Section 8 voucher? Hey, Bruce, can you teach me, what do they want to learn? Something around car engines. I don't know how I got that call. Asking a question, what do you expect to get out of working with us? It's going to save you so much headache. It's going to help you catch people that aren't the right fit earlier, not later. So then, I love that question. Number 2, what happens if you don't work with us? And so if they're not, you said something earlier is really good. Sometimes people don't have problems. They just have big goals. Things are really going well, but they have higher aspirations. So I'm careful to teach on solving problems. That's a good way, but it's not the best way. I say, well, what happens if you don't work with us? If they tell you everything's going to be fine, nothing will really go wrong, may not be the best client for you. Maybe it'll help them a little bit. But they say, listen, we have to achieve this goal. whether it's to escape a problem or to achieve some new level of success. We have to make this happen. You can ask them, hey, well, I see this is important to you. It would be our privilege if we can help you achieve this goal faster and easier. Will you allow us to do that for you? You get the permission. Then we show them how. A lot of people show them how and then ask permission. So, what do you hope to accomplish from working with us? What happens if you don't work with us? Will you give us the opportunity to solve your problem or accelerate your success? Those are 3 questions that all of you can use today that will help you grow your business. There's more. There's so many more, but I hope those you can put into action sooner than later.